My father worked as a lawyer for the richest family in New York until his plane went down in Long Island Sound. He left me his biggest client, the Darlings, Trip and Letitia.
Which of our children isn't mine?
I'll tell you, but you've got to promise me nothing will change.
Brian, the man of God.
I lied to my wife and daughters last night. I told them that you were an orphan.
Do you really believe his name is Gustav?
Patrick, the principled politician. Karen, the professional divorcee.
Nick proposed to you when we were 19. Why didn't you tell her? Nick is my past. You're my future, okay?
And Jeremy and Juliet, the well-behaved twins.
That's your girlfriend! She's my best friend in the whole world. And I hate her guts. I'm pregnant.
I think my father was working for someone called C.
You think Simon Elder blew up your father's plane? Nicholas George? Yeah, Simon Elder. Wanna go for a ride? Yeah, sure. So, Nick, the police contacted me on your behalf, in a sense. I assume that's what you wanted them to do, given the materials you found in your dad's briefcase, right?
But you are Simon Elder, one of the world's richest men. I didn't think they'd actually get you on the phone.
No, they came to my office. Detective Larrabee, I believe. But listen, I'd done the same thing. If I were in your position, Nick, no hard feelings.
So did you know my father?
Sure. Hey, listen, everybody knew Dutch. To get anything done in New York City, you had to.
Well, I guess I'm asking if you knew better than that. If you did some sort of business with him, because...
You know, I've been following your career from a distance for many years now.
Yeah?
Yeah, and I've always felt that we're cut from the same cloth, you and me.
In what way, exactly?
Well, we're both trying to take the advantages we've been given in life and share them with those less fortunate. That sound like you?
Yeah, on a good day.
It sounds like me too on a good day. Triton, stop the car, please. Listen, Nick, I would love to talk to you about your dad and the Darlings, but I gotta catch a flight right now to Haiti. We're giving away 10,000 free laptops to school kids down there and installing free wireless all over Port-au-Prince. Totally your kind of thing. So if we can do dinner, I know this great little Russian restaurant in Brooklyn. If this sounds interesting to you, have your secretary set it up. No pressure.
Okay.
A church ceremony is out.
But, Brian, you promised me you would at least try.
I did. But for some reason, the bishop felt that using the chapel for your fourth marriage would just be a little bit insulting to the rest of the marrying public.
Okay, fine. We'll have the ceremony here.
So, are we done? Because I have to get home to my wife and kids for dinner.
Oh, and that cute little orphan boy, too.
Yo, oh, baby, I've been thinking about my bachelor party. Maybe taking a plane to Cuba with the guys. You in?
Yeah, I'm in.
Really? My minister brother's gonna go to a bachelor party? Really?
No, not really.
Sweetie, I don't think Daddy wants you to take the plane again. Jet fuel doesn't grow on trees.
Karen, you just took the plane to Los Angeles last week for sushi.
Right. It's just, I think Daddy doesn't want some people to take the plane again. This month.
But baby, I gotta have a bachelor party. It's tradition.
You know what, sweetie? I'm gonna take care of this.
Today's Bible children's story is... there it is. Kindness.
No, that's not the reading for tonight.
It is, it says so right here.
No. See, that's for tomorrow night.
Oh, Mommy's been reading ahead.
Read tonight's, Brian. Otherwise, everything gets off.
Okay, I'll read tonight's. Honesty. Of all the sins that hurt God's feelings, lying is the worst of all. In big ways and small ways, lying eats away at the heart God gave us and leaves us empty and sad. If we're going to be happy and go to heaven, we have to tell the truth. Well, I don't think we have to tell the truth all the time. I think there are important exceptions. But these are good thoughts. These are definitely good thoughts.
So you think Simon's lying?
He said he didn't know my dad very well, but I think he did. I think he was C.
From your dad's planner, all those mystery appointments?
Yeah.
What makes you think so?
His license plate. It's just the letter C. Seemed kind of like a fit.
Why would he withhold that from you?
I don't know. I'm gonna try and find out. I'm having dinner with him later this week. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Hey, what happened to that painting above the fireplace?
It was on loan from the gallery and it's sold.
You gonna replace it with something?
I don't know. I thought I'd take a walk through Chelsea tomorrow, see if anything leaps out at me.
All right, go for it. Sounds more fun than what I'll be doing tomorrow.
What are you doing tomorrow?
Lisa, it's just another day of me implementing my immense knowledge of American jurisprudence instead of doing my charitable work.
Meeting
I'm settling a dispute between the twins about who can and can't come to their 25th birthday party.
Natalie Kempton.
Natalie Kimpton.
She's not coming to our party.
Have you even read the Bill of Rights lately? The First Amendment clearly states free assembly. That means I get to invite whoever I want, right?
She betrayed me and stole my twin brother. No!
Dude!
Look, Juliet, your birthday party is the premier event of the season.
I am aware of that.
And there are already over 700 people on the guest list. You may not even see her.
Yeah, but she'll be there, like a bomb, a stick bomb, waiting to go off.
You know, I'm getting kind of seriously radically fed up with your
Yeah?
crap about
Well,
this.
get in line.
It's my party. Natalie's coming.
Fine, then I'll have my own party.
Fine, I'll have my own party too.
I
get the house. Take it. You take the house. I'll find someplace cooler, and no one will come to your party.
No one will come to your party.
You know what? This could work out. I'll split the $1 million budget.
Are you crazy?
We can't split the money. I can't throw a party for 500 grand.
Neither can I. At least not a good one. Nick, it's economies of scale.
Do you even know what that means?
No, but you know what I think I mean, and that's what matters. We need $2 million.
2 million? My God, for parties,
It's their 25th birthday.
binge drinking, reckless endangerment.
They're just kids having fun.
Those kids are about to inherit $25 million apiece and they know it. They call me crazy, but that makes me expect a little restraint on their part.
25 million.
It's from my father. It's a trust.
It's to give them a start in life.
It's their first checkbook.
Patrick bought a summer house up in Maine. Karen invested hers. I mean, smart kids. Brian traveled the world for 3 years. But these two, what can I say? They are different.
So, what do you want me to do?
What is your opinion?
Well, I think that $2 million is an awful lot to spend on birthday parties.
Exactly.
That said, it's your call.
Honestly, Nick, these aren't the sorts of decisions that Tripp and I are accustomed to making together. This was always Dutch's purview. He knew when to let kids run wild. He let life be life.
That is foolishness. But do what you want.
Okay, I'll take care of it.
Nikki, we're always here. We're always happy to help. You haven't told Nick anything, have you?
About what? About the DNA report? No.
Are you planning to?
I have no intention of so doing.
Come in. What's the matter?
I need to tell you something.
Well, whatever it is, you can tell me.
I don't want to go to hell.
I don't think there are very many children in hell, Gustav.
Yeah, about that. My name's not Gustav.
No? What is it?
Brian. Brian Jr.
Is my husband your daddy?
It's $5 million for the wedding. We'll have it on Capri.
Oh, I love Capri. The blue grotto.
Yeah. And $5 million for the honeymoon, which will be like a year of us just bumming around. Go surfing with Kelly in Tahiti, follow the tour for a while.
Can we go to Rio?
Mm-hmm. And that leaves $15 million for you, me, little baby G. Wow.
So, have you decided where you're gonna have your birthday party yet?
I have. And I freaking guarantee that if I could swing it, no one, and I mean no one, is gonna show up to Juliet's French farce at home. Hey.
What?
I can't hurt the baby, can I? Why do I do it?
Well, you are quite a man, Jeremy. You're quite formidable, but I think the baby's gonna be fine.
Just making sure.
Well, it would just mean the world to Freddie if he could have his bachelor party at Tenbrook like you did, but he can't unless he's a member.
Karen, the Tenbrook is the most prestigious club in the city.
And we're the Darlings.
Is Freddie planning on changing his name to Darling? I hadn't heard.
Pat, please just make it happen.
Where has that Nikolai gotten to? He is driving you today, correct? Where is that little Dickens?
Oh my God. You don't think Freddie's good enough, do you?
Good enough for what? Nikolai!
You don't think he's good enough to be a member of your precious club?
Well, to be honest, Freddie isn't exactly the average member.
Never thought you had much of a taste for the average member.
Oh, what does that mean?
Your special friend. The one with the low voice and the eyeliner.
What are you talking about?
Don't worry, Pat. I would never tell. Give Ellen my best.
Hello. Is Nick available, please?
He's with Jeremy.
Oh, what is he doing? Planning his doofus party? Where's he having it?
I really don't know. I'm sorry. You can go in if you want.
No, thank you. I'll just wait there.
Okay.
6 open bars, dim sum, steaks, Pinkberry Station, Nats loves the stuff, and a band and a DJ.
Well, that sounds very reasonable. I applaud your restraint.
What can I say? Love changes a man. It brings him down to earth. You must have gone through a similar thing when you guys had Kiki.
Kiki?
Yeah, I'm sure you had to rein in the strippers and the blow, and that little bag of baby candy was coming in from heaven.
You know, Jeremy, are you and Natalie already talking about starting a family?
I'm talking about what to name the munchkin, dude.
She's pregnant?
Don't you tell Dad. I don't want him paying her off like he always does. I like this one.
Jeremy, are you sure you're ready? Having a kid's a huge responsibility.
I mean, I know it's gonna be a lot of work, but I'm ready to change. I'm ready to be sensible.
Okay.
I want to have my party on the Brooklyn Bridge. Seriously.
It was crazy. I know that. I'm sorry.
Who's the mother?
Her name is Andrea Smithson.
How did you meet?
She came to see me one day for counseling.
Who made the first move?
Oh, come on, what are you
Who
trying to punish
made
me?
the first move?
I did.
And when did it end? Or has it?
I stopped seeing her like over 3 years ago.
Why is your son suddenly here?
Because she wants him to be a darling.
And you made the boy lie.
I didn't want to hurt you. I'm sorry, I really am. I'm sorry. Please just give me another chance, please.
You made your choices, now I'm making mine. I want a divorce.
The Brooklyn Bridge.
Yeah, made some calls to the mayor's office. I got hung up on twice.
Why does Jeremy do this?
Do what?
Concoct impossibilities. I wish just once that he would come to me and suggest something concrete. Simple, small, achievable.
Well, until that day comes, I did some asking around, and we're talking at least $1 million just to close down the bridge, Trevor.
Lord, he's sappy.
Add to that another $1 million for the party itself, and the 1.6 Juliet's already spent. It's starting to look financially pornographic. It also doesn't bode well for their future, given the challenges they'll face soon as adults.
You think we should shut him down, huh?
Actually, yeah, I do.
No. Let him run.
Why, if I may ask?
I don't think they're ready for this new life yet.
What, the 25 million, the trust?
Yeah, I want you to drop a document that delays the vesting of the trust for 5 years.
You'll let them hang themselves with these birthday parties to prove your point.
What would you suggest?
I'd sit down with them, talk through their spending on these parties. I'd get them to see how they could be more responsible, how they could spend, say, $500,000 and still have a good time. I'd teach them.
Won't work, Nick. It's too late. Let them have their fun tomorrow night. And then when the smoke clears, they'll have time to reflect upon their choices and, reflect. Regret.
You don't like it.
Well, at least it's a painting of 2 ants.
It's more than 2 ants.
Is the third one invisible?
That's funny. The surrealists use swarms of ants to represent consumption, and here the artist Robert Russell, who is very popular right now, depicts these 2 as individuals. They're the redemption of the species.
Yeah, well, it's $6,000 an ant. It better be.
You said go for it.
Yeah, I know. I just didn't know this is what you were gonna go for.
Okay, you want me to take it back? I'll take it back.
No, of course not. Look, I mean, if Juliet Darling can spend $1 million on his birthday, there's no reason why you should be. No, I'm not. I'm just saying it's a lot of money for 2 ants.
It's not a lot of money for us.
It's just infuriating. She finds these guys. I don't know where she scrapes them off the bottom of her shoe.
That's enough talk like that about your sister.
I just wish Karen would walk in with someone that I could learn from, someone that I would feel lucky to get to know.
I share everyone's awareness, stated and unstated, that Karen has a tendency to marry low, but I humbly submit that the effort required to make a space for Freddie at the club would be well worth it. Everyone has their foibles.
I wonder if that's why she wants to have lunch today.
Excuse me, what did you say?
Oh, she called yesterday, asked if I wanted to have lunch at Pestis. I hope this isn't what it's about. That would be so uncomfortable.
Pestis.
So not only is he dumb enough to fall in love with Natalie, but then he goes and gets her pregnant. Ugh. Oh, excuse me. Is that really the way they did women's toenails in 1789? Yes, ma'am. Perfect. Wait, Astrid, slow down. What? Are you sure? But why would she need a tampon if she was pregnant?
What are you so afraid of?
I'm not afraid of anything, Karen. I just don't want you to hurt Ellen's feelings by sharing information that would hurt her feelings, that's all.
You sound confused. Honey, I'm just going to lunch with my favorite sister-in-law. The idea that I would ever want to hurt Ellen's feelings, I mean, what would that get me? Really? What?
You screw up my marriage and you screw up my campaign. You screw up my campaign and you'll have Dad to deal with.
If you don't get Freddie into the club, you'll have Dad to deal with. As far as your campaign goes, I like New York the way it is.
Okay, Karen, okay. I'm gonna try to get Freddie into the club, okay? I can't promise anything.
Can't you? Can't you promise?
Guess what?
We've got the Brooklyn Bridge.
We got the Brooklyn Bridge.
Oh, and Simon Elder's office called. You are confirmed for dinner tonight.
That's good to know.
Brian Darling's here to see you.
You're going to be hearing from Mei Ling Hua's attorney. She's filing for divorce.
She found out about Brian Jr.?
Yes.
How'd that happen?
God's holy word.
I'm sorry.
I want you to be ruthless with her lawyers. I want you to make it clear that she is not going to get anything more than she was promised in the prenup, not an extra cent. I want you to make sure that they know that I am going to fight for the children and win. And I want you to make sure that she knows that I am going to crush her!
Okay, note to self, crush her.
I made a mess of everything. What the hell is gonna happen to me?
Brian, everything is going to be okay. Every marriage has its rough edges.
But what do you know, Mr. Perfect?
Hey, Brian, do me a favor. Don't insult me when you're asking for my help. Look, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna wait, and we're gonna see what Mei Ling Hua and her attorneys do. And in the meantime, I want you to go over there and I want you to ask for another chance.
She won't give me one.
Probably not. But you obviously care too much to just walk away and strike a bunch of angry poses. And you have children with her.
I know I missed them already. I feel like a part of me is missing.
Then go over there and ask for another chance. Okay?
Yeah, okay. Sorry I called you Mr. Perfect.
It's okay.
You are kind of insufferable, though, with your happiness.
Ryan!
Okay. Okay, I'll go talk to her.
Good luck. Hey, Juliet, what's up?
We need to talk.
Look, Juliet, the refrigerated trucks are gonna be there with the chocolate aristocrats on time.
This is not about the chocolate aristocrats. It's about my brother.
Jeremy, we need to talk.
Oh, nice work on the bridge, dude. Man, I knew you'd come through. See, this party is gonna be so sweet. I'm gonna have my peeps, my baby mama.
Jeremy, sit down for a second.
What? No, Pinkberry. Nick, you gotta get her Pinkberry. She loves it.
No, this is about Natalie. I don't think she's pregnant.
What are you talking about?
Has she given you any proof?
I don't need proof. Where is this coming from, Jules?
Yeah. She said that Astrid said that she gave Natalie tampons last week at Twinkle.
Natalie would never go to Twinkle.
Jeremy, are you listening to me? Natalie's using tampons. She's not pregnant.
Nick, Juliet is lying. She's lying to hurt me to get back at Nat.
Jeremy, I know that Natalie and Juliet have their differences, but I also know that your sister loves you.
She loves herself.
She loves you too. And I don't think she'd make something like this up. I don't. Just ask her to take a pregnancy test.
No. No, I hate tests. I'm not gonna test her. It's lame.
Okay?
Okay. I'll just ask her to her face. Her answer will be good enough.
All right. Hey, Lisa, where did the painting go?
You made me feel guilty, so I took it back.
I didn't tell you to take it back.
Not in so many words, no.
Well, go back and get it. I
No,
want you to
can't
have
do
it.
that.
If you
can't
want
make
it,
me
I
feel
do.
bad about buying a painting, then after
sorry.
it's gone, pretend like you wanted me to have it. That is so controlling.
Well, I have to go have dinner with Simon Elder.
Be careful, Nick.
I will. Good night.
Night, Dad. Did you really return it?
Yep. And it's okay.
Happy birthday! Thank you! Look at these presents! Oh, wow! Look at these cakes! Oh, my God!
Oh my god. Look us here. Frank Casdale.
I personally invited him myself.
Ladies, looking particularly lovely this evening. Your Majesty.
Thank you. Oh my god! If I tell you something, do you promise not to tell a single soul?
Sworn to secrecy.
Tonight, Ryan is my gift to myself. Tonight's the night.
You're gonna do it, Ryan?
No! I'm gonna kiss him. Oh. Which is just as important and equally dangerous.
not really in the mood.
What's the matter, Germs? You've been lame all night.
Maybe I need a drink.
Maybe you need poop.
It was all over my dad's planner. The letter C. Meetings around the country, sometimes around the world. Is that you? Are you C?
He asked me.
So was he working for you in any capacity, my dad? What was going on?
We were friends, Nick. We were creative conversation partners. He gave me a lot of wise counsel, your father.
About what?
About being crazy rich, among other things. See, I was raised in Russia with nothing. And nothing in Russia is a lot less than nothing in America. A year after coming here to the States, I made my first 100 million. And that nearly destroyed me. See, when starving people gorge themselves, they usually die, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
I almost did.
What saved you?
A spiritual experience. It involved your dad, actually. I'll tell you about it sometime. But for now, let's talk about you.
I want to make this work. With Brian Jr. and the girls and you. That's my family. Our family.
For 7 years, you lied to me while I shared every detail of my life with you. I shared myself.
I'm sorry. I felt trapped. I love you so much. And once I'd made the mistake, I was just too scared to tell you the truth. I don't want to hurt you. You can resent me and you can ignore me. You could throw things at me if you want. But I want another chance. I need one.
I want you and that boy out of this house until I figure out what to do.
Thank you.
Must kind of rock having your own party for the first time, not having to share it with your slut magnet brother.
Yeah, it rocks. In fact, I hadn't even thought of it until you mentioned him just now. Oh my God. That bitch. Thanks for being a friend.
Happy birthday, baby.
Happy birthday to yourself.
Juliet, wait up. What's the matter?
Everything. Everything in the entire little lonely lying world.
Where are you going?
Gonna find my brother.
Come on, everyone is here for you.
Let them eat cake.
So are you pregnant or not? Just answer the question.
The question doesn't even make sense.
Juliet said you bumped 2 tampons off Astrid last week at Twinkle.
Please, I would never go to Twinkle.
Natalie, just tell me to my face that you're pregnant. Come on, look me in the eye.
I thought I was. And then when I wasn't, I just kept not telling you. I'm sorry.
Just stay away from me.
So all those darling millions you have for charity, how's that going?
Haven't had the chance to put together an infrastructure. I don't want to be the guy who just writes the checks. I want to be involved and haven't had the time to make a start.
Dollars are keeping you too busy, huh?
That they are.
Your father, the last time we talked, said that when he looked back on his life, he realized that the world of money that the Darlings gave him access to made him lose track of himself, lose track of his life. And you lost your mom, and then you, in the whole bargain.
He said this to you?
Word for word. He hated the fact that you two had such a ruined relationship.
What did my father do for you? Tell me, I know you haven't told me the whole truth, so just tell me.
All he really did, all he had the chance to do in the end was agree with me about the nature of privilege and the call to social responsibility. He was just about to turn the corner, Nick. He was gonna stop working for Trip Darling, come work for me. And his plane fell out of the sky.
You think Trip killed my dad?
I think you need to start giving that $10 million away. And if you can't find the time to do it, then you should come work for me. Finish what your father started. There are lots of ways to lose your life, Nick. All at once, one day at a time.
Yeah, listen up, everybody!
Jeremy!
Thank you all for coming tonight.
Jeremy!
I have something to say, everyone. Some of you came here tonight for the free booze, right? Some of you came hoping that you might hook up. And maybe some of you came because you actually like me.
I like you. I like you.
I don't know. See, that's the problem with having all this money and spending it like this on
Jeremy!
on things like this. You never know. All right, hit it, Pillowhead. When I was young, I never needed anyone. And making love was just for fun. Those days are gone. All by myself. Don't wanna be all by myself anymore. Oh, here come the police officers.
I have them dust and change the sheets, but other than that, it's exactly the way you left it.
Who's the second bunk for?
Oh, that was so your father could have friends sleep over.
That really worked out.
You know, there are other rooms that you could stay in. Why don't we open up the 6th floor?
If Mei Ling Hua ever comes to visit, she'll want to make sure I've really suffered, and this'll do just fine.
You know, it's a odd feeling, having all the children back in the building, under the same roof.
Yeah, we're a regular little house.
In a way, it's as if we're all getting another chance. It's like backgammon, Brian. You live your entire life, and then when you least expect it, you're suddenly thrown all the way back to the beginning. But that's not the end of the game. I'm very happy you're here, Pumpkin. See you both in the morning for breakfast.
Okay. Sorry I got you in trouble.
You didn't get me in trouble. You did the right thing.
Nice room.
Thanks.
We sent you to the finest schools, provided you with every conceivable advantage, and this is how you thank us. With a $2 million Brooklyn Bridge Bacchanal, where you, the host, the guest of honor, the birthday boy, had to be forcibly removed by the police.
I screwed up. It's what I do.
I had to get Nick out of a business dinner to deal with this nonsense.
I was just finishing up, actually.
No, that's not the point. He has done nothing with his life since he left college except disappoint me.
I know, the worst thing that's ever happened to you, Dad, I know.
Instead of choosing to learn, instead of working hard at a job to achieve something, all you've done is seek out celebrities to what? To borrow an ounce or two of their glory? Justin Timberlake? Ethan Hawke? Who are these people?
You know, are we done here? Because your loser son, he's feeling a little tired. He'd like to get some rest.
Oh. Far be it from me to waste your precious time. You know, We should not just delay the payout of that trust. We should terminate the damn thing.
You're delaying my trust?
No. I'm revoking it entirely.
Let's stop be hasty.
You know what? I don't care. You go ahead. You go ahead. You postpone it. You give it away. I don't freaking care as long as I get out from under you. I wish that I could be someone you love, Dad. I wish that, but I can't. I can't. I can just be me. No, it's not good enough for you. I'm sorry.
I suppose you think this is my fault, that if I just sat down with him.
I am a bit puzzled. I have to admit how you can yell at him for being irresponsible when you refuse to be responsible with him.
This is between Jeremy and me.
No, it's not. Because I'm here to tell you it's wrong. It's wrong what you're doing to him, Tripp. You're trying to scare him into being who you want him to be. Is that what money's for? To scare people? To control people? You're losing Jeremy, Tripp. You're losing him one day at a time. You'll wake up one morning and find him gone. See you tomorrow.
You and Natalie together was like drinking orange juice after brushing your teeth.
Yeah, and she's the orange juice.
Mm-hmm. Can you imagine her mothering a child? What an unbearable thought.
What should I do about Dad?
You should just apologize. He'll understand.
Yeah, it's easy for you to say. He's giving you your $25 million.
No, he's not. I told him I could wait 5 years. I threw a party for $1 million last night, and I had the worst time ever. I can wait.
You ever think things would be better if we weren't so incredibly loaded?
You mean you wish we were poor?
Not starting with flies in our faces, just a little more normal.
Well, I think you can be as normal as you want to be. But I think you're pretty spectacular. And you can do spectacular things.
What time is it?
It's 9. I'll let you sleep in. Got up early, made Kiki some breakfast, and I went to a gallery.
What gallery's open this early?
I made some special arrangements. I know the darlings, remember?
Yeah. Them, I remember.
I don't have to surprise you and get your painting back, but somebody else bought it already. And I want to apologize for being controlling and superior.
Juvenile, obnoxious, a jackass.
I think the word is cheap. I realized last night during my dinner with Simon Elder that I'm the one I'm mad at about spending the money, not you. I told myself when I started this job that I took it to help people, and I haven't done that. There are hungry people, sick people right here in the city, and I'm just frustrated. There's stuff to be done in the real troubled world, and I'm out organizing birthday parties and photo shoots and all sorts of crazy. I'm the one I'm mad at, not you. That's what I came here to say.
Apology accepted.
All right, rise and shine. I got something to show you.
How much were they?
Oh, who cares? You liked them and I love you.
I love you too. Thank you.
Du engelska. That is Swedish. For you speak English. Good morning.
Good morning.
Don't worry, he won't eat you.
Hey, how about a smile, little guy? Huh? Come on, you can smile. You're the luckiest orphan in the world, you know. What? Oh, is orphan not PC anymore? What should I say instead?
He's not an orphan.
Your brother Brian is his father.
Oh, really? Sorry.
Freddie, remember, these men aren't gods, they're just men. That being said, make me proud. Right over here.
Oh, look who it is.
The estimable candidate. Gentlemen, my future brother-in-law, Freddie Mason.
Freddie Mason, holy cow. I was at Firestone in 2005 when you hold that chip shot on the 18th. Your short game's a vision.
Well, thank you very much.
You should put this Titan up for membership, Patty.
I plan to do just that.
I just wanted to say I'm sorry for saying those things last night and for getting a little OOC.
OOC?
Out of control. I don't want you to think I'm here apologizing because I want the trust back, because I don't.
So what is it you want? A rocket? The Hubble telescope?
I want a job.
A job?
Yeah, I've been thinking lately, and I should get a job, right?
Young man, you have just made me truly proud.
So how can this money help you?
Well, it cost $9,000 to install a playground so that kids have somewhere to go.
And we did a study of inner city schools that shows that.
These playgrounds cut down kids' ER visits by 65%.
And we understand how many people must apply to your fund.
But because of the work you've done in the past, we thought that...
Here you go.
$200,000?
We were afraid to ask for 20.
Excuse me, Nick. Trip Darling for you on line 1.
Tell him I'll call him back.
What?
I said I'll call him back.
Thank you so much. You have no idea how much this money can change our organization.
Actually, I do. But I'm giving it to you anyway.